Parkinson's Fighters was set up by me. Just because I have Parkinson's doesn't mean I don't have to stop doing what I enjoy doing. After a trip to Canada with the Cure Parkinson's Trust last year, I'd done a demonstration with a boxing coach over in Canada. And I brought it back to England, and I had a good word with my good friend John Faxon. I said, look, this has really worked for me in Canada. Can we pull something together?
Good. And doubles, go, hit it. Bum, bum, good.
Well, the people I'm working with, 3 of them, they suffer from Parkinson's. I don't know a lot about the Parkinson's disease. I'm learning about it. But the method I've got in what I do with my boxing seems to be assisting, helping them, giving them a better life. They come in here, when we first started, very stiff, couldn't really do the moves. Now, if you're watching them, you'd think they've been doing it for quite some time. With Nikki, she suffers more with her legs. She's very unstable at times.
I was diagnosed at 24 and I moved up here from Kent 3 years ago, and it's taken probably 18 years of denial to finally realise that, yes, I do have Parkinson's disease and I have to cope with it.
Excellent. Treble it. 1, 2, 3. Good.
It doesn't stop the Parkinson's, but it helps deal with it, because you can be walking down the road and suddenly stop and think, OK, get steady on my feet, because I tend to fall, but if I can get into that boxing stance, I'm low on my knees and the hips and low down, and it looks a bit stupid, but I can then start walking again.
She has the same gain, has good days or bad days, but I've got a system where we step forward, so gets her working her legs. She'll be walking in the supermarket, she becomes unstable, she gets in a boxing stance, and then she carries on.
I'm Gerald Bush, a Parkinson's fighter, come from Shipton, 70 years of age. Since I've been coming down 11 weeks, I've gone down from 99 kilos to 96, which is good because I needed to lose some weight. I'm better balanced, I'm better on my feet. I've stood my stick up the corner for the time being. I'm doing my best to try and lose it, lose my stick, that is.
Double it. That's it, switch on, double it. Good. Single. Single.
It's a bit like if you have somebody with a stutter who can then sing very well. You've got some people here who are shaking, having difficulty moving, but you put the boxing gloves on, get them on the mats with you, and it seems to free them up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It frees them up. It gets them in the rhythm. But when they first start my system, same again. It's very tough for them. But when they get into the rhythm, when they get into the system, they can do it fluently. And like I say, I've been working with Mark longer than any of them, and the moves we've got like a 78 punch combination that he can do.
I'm now 42. I've had Parkinson's 4 years. I was diagnosed at 38. Statistics say that 1 in 20 people that diagnosed are under the age of 40.
Now, some of them are listening to us at the moment, and I don't want that mask to slip of the hard trainer, but how much do you admire them?
Oh, 100%. People think, oh, I've got problems. They ain't got no problem. People ain't got problem. It's just looking beyond, what they've got. They've got a few issues, but they're facing them, and they're making everything better for them.
Our motto, of course, is we might have Parkinson's, but Parkinson's don't have us.